A penny earned is just that, a penny. Okay, a penny saved is just that, a penny. I want to talk to you all about this. Now, I stole that line from the Isms book from the Rock Companies, the owner of Quicken, Dan Gilbert and Jay Farner, the folks that lead Quicken. They have this amazing book that talks about their isms. Well, one of their isms, one of the things that they explain to their employees is don't get caught up trying to save a penny, because many times you're costing us money on the other end. That is exactly what so many realtors do. Okay, I say this with all the love in the world for you all. Wouldn't be coming on to give you advice if I didn't care about realtors, right? But so many realtors are like penny foolish. They think they're saving money and they're hurting themselves on the other end. I see realtors complain about referral fees, for example. Okay, we do a lot of work in the corporate relo space and relocation as a whole. And there's plenty of times we pay 30%, 40% referral fees to help someone move into a home here in Massachusetts. And then guess what? A year or two later, they're moving back out. We get the listing back. There's no referral fee paid. That agent gets the listing back because it's their client, and they're pumped up about it, right? And they don't care about that original referral fee that they paid back in the beginning, okay? In addition to that, another example that I see with realtors is this fixation on splits. It is baffling to me. John Millen, our business development consultant, he always talks about how when he went to get his real estate license, I forget what school, they might have been associated with ERA out in the Worcester County market. The teacher said, when you go looking for a company as a new realtor, do not even worry about the split, okay? Because the higher the split is, the less you're going to get, right? And John, took that advice, and he ended up landing with us, which ended up working out great. But it's so amazing to me. It's so funny to me to see these companies that offer so little or next to nothing that have these splits that, of course, they can't offer anything. I mean, I've had people in my office, other realtors from other companies say to me, we don't get this, we don't get that, we don't get that. And I'm like, okay, well, how can you expect to get anything when the structure of your commission is that the company only gets 3% of it or 5% of it, or there's a cap or something like that? So I am in by no way implying that we are an expensive company, or I'm not trying to come off that way. We're obviously very competitive, or we wouldn't have 300 realtors, from people who sell one home a year to people who sell 60, 70 homes a year and do 30, 40 million. If we weren't competitive, we wouldn't be there. The overarching picture that I'm trying to paint is too many realtors are penny foolish. They think they're saving themselves money. Take, for example, advertising, right? I remember when I started doing television advertising back in 2006. By the time I got to 07, 08, we would really run the numbers, and I was giving up about 40% of my commission per deal, okay? And people were saying, how do you afford that? Oh my God, that's so much money. And yeah, there was no denying. If I did the math, it was coming out to about 40% of my commission. But did I care? I mean, I didn't love it, but did it work? I mean, really, let's be honest. All the realtors here in Massachusetts that are watching, did television advertising work for me? Do we still do it 16 years or 14 years later? Yes, we do. Is there a cost associated? Yes. Does it cost us 40%? Well, sometimes it costs us more. Sometimes it costs us less. Depends on the lead, whatever type of ad we're running, depending on the time of year. There's times it's more expensive. But my point is, stop worrying about pennies. Worry about dollars. Go after dollars. So instead of worrying and, let me save this one and let me save that one, and oh my God, I spent a penny over here. Worry about dollars. Worry about hundreds. Worry about thousands. Worry about bringing those in. You've got to raise your top line. When you raise your top line, stupid little expenses don't matter anymore, okay? That's the best way to grow a business. The best way to run a business is to raise that top line. So that's my message to you all this morning, that I think way too many realtors fixate on that. Yesterday, Brad Roberts, who's a trainer on our business development team, he owned a RE/MAX for 16 years. He was a closing attorney for 16 years. And he said something that really stuck with me. He said, realtors really only look at their business like business people when they're moving companies. And I'm like, that's a good point. And think that through. They really only think like business people when they're moving companies. And I think for the most part, that's true. Although many times again, people are penny foolish, whether it's referral fees, whether it's splits at a company, whether it's advertising, whatever it may be, that is what they fixate on, okay? So anyway, that's my message of the day. I hope you're all doing well. I need to work out. I'm getting a late start working out. Shant, a friend of mine, mortgage broker, is giving me a hard time right now because I'm starting my workout late because my son decided to come in bed with me at 2 this morning and did nothing but wake me up repeatedly. So anyway, have a great day, my friends.